Hey ladies, I wanted to hop in here and share with you guys where a bunch of your resources are and a ton of different recipes that you guys have access to. And just kind of like take you guys on like a little bit of a tour through Beachbody On Demand to show you guys everything that you have access to. So let me flip you guys around. Let me back that up. Let me introduce myself. I'm Ashley, and I am one of the coaches running this boot camp for you guys. You guys have lots of coaches in this group who are all here to help and who are wonderful and so amazing. And we are all really, really, really excited to be here and to help you guys through this journey and really rock September. So now I'm going to flip you guys around. I'm going to keep this video real short for you guys. But I'm just going to show you where to navigate on Beachbody On Demand for the recipes. So first you're going to go to beachbodyondemand.com and then you're going to log in. I have my password saved, so I'm just going to log in here. Joy took you guys through the different nutrition programs and everything like that, so you guys should be familiar with that. If you haven't watched that video yet today, make sure you go back and watch that. Okay, so once you're logged in, this is your main screen here, which Joy showed you a little bit about. But if you click up here on the nutrition tab, which I believe you guys were navigating through earlier as well, if you scroll down past the programs we'd mentioned to you guys earlier, the Portion Fix and the To Be Mindset, if you continue scrolling, there are two things that are really, really, really amazing. The first one is the Shakeology blog that has Shakeology recipes in it. So if you click on that one, these are all videos on different ways to make Shakeology. So there are all of these recipes here, and look, they're only a minute long for you guys to see the different recipes, but look at like cinnamon roll Shakeology recipe, red velvet chocolate Shakeology recipe. There are so many that you can try. This one sounds good. Creamy chocolate with toasted coconut. So good. Pumpkin spice Shakeology recipe. There are so many Shakeology recipes for you guys to try with whatever flavor of Shakeology that you have. And there's also extra information just to kind of give you guys a background on Shakeology, how it helps you lose weight, how it helps you to give you healthy energy, how it supports healthy digestion, which is a huge one for me. And then it just goes through a little bit of like the ingredients of Shakeology and everything behind Shakeology and why it is so amazing for your body. So that's the Shakeology stuff. There's some additional resources here that you can poke through if you guys want to, some nutritional information, just a Shakeology overview. So that is one thing that you guys have access to. I'm going to go ahead and click back on nutrition and scroll back down to the other one. So there's Shakeology recipes here. You also have access to this Fixate cooking show, which is also a cookbook. If you are a visual person and you like to see images, you can click on videos, and again, it takes you through all of these different videos on how to create these recipes. So there are breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack recipes, soup recipes, dressings and sauces, desserts and cocktails. So like things you can bring to a party if you guys are going to a party, especially with the holidays coming up, you guys. This is going to be really helpful. Some more Shakeology recipes that you have access to. And then if any of you are doing 80-Day Obsession, there's some that are specific because it has a very specific meal plan with it that you can check out. So basically you just open up whichever one you're interested in. And then you can scroll down and choose one of those videos. They keep them really short for you, so you're not sitting there for hours watching how to make different meals. They've even got kid-friendly meals for you guys that have some kiddos at home. If you're not much of a visual person or you don't want to watch or take the time to watch it, you can also go to resources. There's a couple things you have access to. So you have a recipe tip sheet. So when I open that up, it just kind of walks you through like how the Fixate cookbook is going to work and like where you're looking for different things. Basically like a key that says like, you know, if you see this symbol, it means the recipe is gluten-free. paleo friendly, vegan, vegetarian. So it really fits all different types of nutrition lifestyles that we will have going on in this group. If I go back, if I open up recipes, there are just some links that will take you directly to that recipe, but you have this recipe list, this Fixate recipe list. If you click that, it's going to take you to the entire Fixate cookbook. It has 283 pages in this cookbook, so there are so many recipes for you guys to try. So if you're ever stuck on meal planning and you don't know where to start with finding recipes, this is like the place. This is like the mother lode of recipes. A lot of times if you ask for recipes, I'm going to point you in the direction of saying, hey, have you checked out all of the recipes in the Fixate cookbook yet? We can absolutely recommend recipes that we've tried from there, but it's really going to be up to you guys to try out these different recipes because everybody is going to like something different. So you guys have access to all of these different recipes. Let's see. It's also an interactive one, so if you click on it, it will take you directly to that page number, so you don't have to scroll. But it's got all of those recipes too. So there's tons of entree recipes, which I feel like dinner recipes are like my big thing. That's where I like to try different things. But they're all clean eating, healthy recipes. So for example, if I was looking through this list and I was like, oh, slow cooked chicken and wine sauce, that sounds delicious. I'm going to click on that. It's going to take me to the recipe on that page. I'm still in the cookbook, but you've got all of your ingredients and exactly how to make it, and then some additional notes. So if you want to change things up or some different ways that you can do things in the recipe, those notes are all here, which is really helpful. You've also got your indicators in this upper corner. So this recipe is gluten-free and paleo-friendly. It also tells you your container counts. So one serving of this is going to be, so it says like this whole recipe serves 8, and it's about 1 cup each. So if you serve yourself 1 cup, it's going to be 1 veggie, 1.5 protein, 1/2 of a carb, and 1 teaspoon. So it's really nice that it helps you with showing you the equivalent for the container count. As far as To Be Mindset goes, you wouldn't necessarily be using like the containers, but you could say, you know, this is 1 veggie. So if you're using this for dinner, you want 75% veggie. I would add more veggies to this for sure. Probably not a good dinner recipe because it has 1/2 of a carb in there in that serving. So, you know, you wouldn't really want, you could figure out what that carb is and take it out. But for the most part, you're trying to stay away from carbs at dinner time if you're following To Be Mindset. Otherwise, this is really helpful when you're creating your meal plan to put it together. Again, you have all those, you know, all these different recipes that you guys have access to that you can play around with, take a look around. I really want you guys digging through this and finding recipes this week that you want to incorporate into your next meal plan, because we're going to ask you guys to do that soon here in the future. So that is one place that you have access to recipes, is under that nutrition tab. But I do want to show you as well, under your workouts, if you go to workouts, in each of the programs, in almost every single one of them, the trainer has given their favorite recipes and recipes that go with the meal plans for their program. So for example, if I go to Lift 4 and I open it up, and you have your workouts just like you guys have seen or played around with maybe a little bit. So you can choose your workouts here. But if you click on Program Materials has like everything you need for that program. But you guys, for your meals and for your recipes, you can actually come here and go to their nutrition guides for that program, and they're going to actually give you some recipe ideas. So let me scroll down. So every program has these like lists. These are your approved foods lists. So make sure you guys take a look at that for your specific program that you're going to be doing. Here's some Shakeology ideas. They go through like different ways to create Shakeology. They give you like the different bases you can use, the Shakeology flavors, fruits, veggies, different things that you can add to your Shakeology to make it good. Okay, well this one doesn't actually have any specific recipes for like dinner, so let me find a better example here. Let me go back to workouts. I do know Morning Meltdown 100 because that's the one I'm currently doing. If you go to program materials and then you go to nutrition and then you go to nutrition guide, in this little booklet, if you scroll down, there's a table of contents, and you can see she has all of these recipes for you guys to check out. So I've actually been making recipes from this cookbook and they have been so delicious. So just because you're not following Morning Meltdown 100 doesn't mean you can't use these recipes. So you can absolutely still come in here and use these. So there are so many good ones. These are breakfast recipes. So there's a cherry blossom smoothie bowl. Like, oh yes, that looks so good. Again, you have those same indicators here. You have the ingredients, how to make it, and then it also tells you at the bottom all the nutritional information. So it tells you for To Be Mindset, this would be a really great breakfast option. It also tells you for your containers, exactly how many containers go in each one. And they even go so far as to tell you more information about the nutrition. So there's so many recipes in each of those programs that you guys can dig around in. So if you're not being satisfied with the ones in the cookbook, in the Fixate cookbook, go to a program. Just choose a random program and go to their nutrition information, and they're gonna have, most of them have recipes that you guys can try out in your meal plans. You don't have to be following that program in order to use those recipes. So every program, not every, because I just showed you an example, but most programs that you choose, like Shift Shop, if I go to program materials, nutrition, look at, there's a whole recipe booklet right here that you can open up and you can test out all of these different recipes. He gives you Shakeology recipes, so apple pie Shakeology, strawberry thunder Shakeology, so there's a bunch of Shakeology ones for you to try. There's different breakfast recipes, like just so many recipes, you guys, that you have to choose from. So I really want to encourage you guys to start poking around and just see where you can get all of these different all these recipes that you guys have access to that you can incorporate into your meal plans. You also have this tab up here called the blog, and in the blog there are also it's just like basically like up-to-date information, any new upcoming information. This blog is the 20 most popular Beachbody recipes, so you can click on that. If I click on recipes over here up at the top, there are so many recipes and they're sorted by different things. So this one would be like, okay, if you're following To Be Mindset and you need some dinner ideas, here are some perfect dinner ideas for To Be Mindset. If you need lunch ideas for To Be Mindset. And then it's sorted by categories down here as well. So if you just want a chicken recipe or a vegetarian recipe or vegan or desserts or snacks or lunches or breakfast, like you have all these extra recipes that you guys can try that aren't in the Fixate cookbook. So your breakfast recipes, like you've got these egg cups that you can make. Again, there's the To Be Mindset breakfast recipes that include the right portions of things. Shakeology yogurt pudding you can have for breakfast. So many amazing things. I could go on forever about where everything is, but there are so much, you guys. You just need to really poke around and, go through all of these things that you're interested in, that you want to try out. Just like so many different things you have. So if you're following like Lift Forward, like look at, they give you a meal plan for meal plan A. So if you're in A, they literally give you a meal plan. Look at menu 1, breakfast, lunch, dinner. Menu 2, breakfast, lunch, dinner. Like they give you full meal plans for you guys to follow if you ever don't know what to do. Like so much information. So let me flip you guys around. So what that means is there's absolutely no excuse to why you can't have a meal plan done every single week, because they even give you meal plans that you can follow if you're running short on time one week, or if you need just a little guidance. Like, they have all of that stuff set up for you, and they have all of those recipes for you guys to try out. So we're going to be challenging you every single week to post your meal plan on Fridays. And we want to see all the amazing recipes that you guys are trying throughout the week. So we want you to be posting pictures of any recipes you guys try. If you guys are finding recipes this week that you are trying, like if you don't have dinner plans for tonight or for tomorrow, go through the cookbook and find one and try one out before you even have a full meal plan together. That's fine. You can still try all of these yummy meals. See if your family likes it. See what you can change so that when you do get your full meal plan together, you're gonna know some of those recipes already that you love. So that's all the information I have for you guys for tonight. I was trying to get through that really fast. I'm like out of breath right now. But if you have any questions on where to find things, or literally any questions that you guys have, just post them in the comments, post them in the group, tag your coach, tag any of us coaches, and we are happy to answer those questions, because we are here to support you guys through this whole thing. I'm really excited that we're kicking off prep week this week, and you guys are already doing such an amazing job posting your welcome videos. If you saw Joy's welcome video and then Joy's video from earlier today, if you missed any of those, please make sure you go back and watch those, and then continue on throughout the rest of the week. You guys are gonna rock this month. It's gonna be amazing. I'm really excited. So I'm gonna let you guys off here tonight. I hope you have a wonderful night. Find some recipes that you guys love. I would love for you guys to comment on this video with a recipe that you found that you're gonna be trying this next week or this week currently. I'd love to know which one you guys are trying. And we can kind of share recipes and ideas and things like that in this group. So have a wonderful night, you guys. I will see you later.